Good morning, Coldwater Elementary staff and students. I'm Mr. Etzler,
And I'm Mrs. Froning.
and we are very proud to be your school principal, your school counselor, and Cavaliers. Today is Monday, December 7th, 2020, and today is a D4 day. We hope you had a safe and a fantastic weekend and are ready to have an awesome day by doing things the Cavalier way, by being safe, kind, respectful, doing things right, and having pride. So remember, your goal this year is to give everything your best shot and be and do your best.
Please remember to dress appropriately for the weather, as all students will be going outside for recess as much as possible to get some fresh air and burn off all that extra energy.
Yes, get that energy burn off.
Yes.
Woo!
At recess, please have pride in our equipment. Please use the equipment appropriately, like the basketball is for the hoops, shooting hoops. And if it is not being used, please place it back in the equipment box. Also, use integrity when playing games. This means being honest and following the rules of the game. Never forget, if we follow the Cavalier way at recess, it will be a fun and safe place to be.
Also, now that the temperature is colder and many days you will be walking through the high school to get to lunch, it is so important that you are quiet as our big Cavalier students are learning. So they can only do their best if we are all respectful and walking in the hallways. So remember, Cavaliers work together and help each other out. So let's make sure we're doing our part when we walk through the high school.
In the cafeteria, let's make sure that we're cleaning up after ourselves by picking up trash and other items that need to be thrown away. If we each pick up our own area, we will keep the cafeteria looking great. Even if it is not yours, pick it up, throw it away, and have pride in our cafeteria.
All right, purposeful people. The word for the month of December is empathy. And again, empathy is not a word that you're probably used to hearing, but you're going to hear a lot about it in December. And it's a very important and valuable skill to have. Remember that empathy is the ability to understand how someone feels and connecting to the feelings of others. So this month we're going to understand how important it is to know how you feel, understanding what others are feeling, and being able to listen to others when they share how they feel, so we can show empathy towards them.
You can show empathy towards others by showing them that you care, by doing something to help them, supporting them, and being there to listen or talk with them, looking at things from their point of view and being sad or happy with them, or just by saying something kind or being kind to them.
So this month, try to use empathy to show others that you understand and care about how they are feeling. Remember, you might be caught showing empathy by a teacher, which would be awesome, but if not, you will always have the great feeling inside of being able to connect with others and caring about how they feel.
Do you want to do this first?
Well, we'll do this at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
National Day. Today is National Illinois Day, National Cotton Candy Day, National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, who honors all those who lost their lives on December 7th, 1941, when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor Navy base in Hawaii.
Which started World War I or II?
Seriously? I'm not a history major.
I think it was World War II.
Two.
Yeah.
And I saw where they're flying the flags half-staff
Yep,
today
that's
in
right.
honor of those.
You'll learn more about that when you get older, huh? All right, our quote for the week. A person who has empathy for others is a good listener, very patient and understanding, and always kind.
Yep. Here's the kid chat question of the day. Okay, so how do these illustrations that we have, like this one, show empathy?
All
Can you
right.
see it?
So this picture here, if you look at it, we have two characters. One's holding up an umbrella as it's raining, and the other character does not have an umbrella. So how is that showing empathy? So if you think about it, empathy is thinking about how you feel and knowing you felt the same way that somebody else has felt at some, at some time.
Mm-hmm.
So this character knows how it feels to stand in the rain without an umbrella. So he's thinking, I'm going to put the umbrella up to help her because I know how it feels to be without an umbrella standing in the way, in the rain. So he's showing empathy by doing something kind for her. Okay?
Love it.
And then we have another picture here. And in this picture, we have two characters walking. One has crutches and obviously did something to their leg. and the other one is carrying that person's backpack. So Mrs. Ferning, how is this showing empathy?
Well, the boy carrying the backpack must have been hurt before at some point and knows that it might be difficult to get around. And so he is going to go ahead and help the boy who's on crutches by carrying his backpack.
Remember, empathy is knowing how that person feels and doing something to help them because you know exactly what they have been going through. So today we do not have any birthdays.
Today's quote is, or question, why did the teddy bear say no to the dessert?
Oh, yeah, today's joke. Why
Joke.
did the teddy bear say no to the dessert?
I don't know why. He wasn't very smart if he said no to the dessert.
I know, right? Because he was stuffed. Haha.
And that is by Charlotte. Today for lunch, we'll be having a pork tenderloin sandwich, coleslaw, cinnamon apples, and chocolate chip cookie. And if you are zoning, you'll have cheese and crackers.
Guest teachers today are Mr. Holscher in for Mrs. Albers. No PE this morning, but Mrs. Moreland will be in for Mr. Fisher this afternoon. Mrs. Weigel is out today. Mrs. Hannawald is in for Mrs. May, and Mrs.
Mrs. A, yep.
is in for Mrs. Roachling. Mrs. Niekamp is also out today.
Mrs. Janet Niekamp.
Janet
Yep.
Niekamp, yes.
And then we
Okay,
want to welcome
confused.
Mrs. Cup is our new EL aide, and today is her first day, so welcome Mrs.
Yay.
Cup. And Mrs. Clinky is back today. So
Awesome.
welcome back, Mrs. Clinky. Today's weather is partly cloudy and 31 degrees at lunchtime today, so bundle up, we'll be going outside.
Remember to give everything your best shot. Be a Cavalier. Do what is right even when no one is watching. Participate and show your Cav pride by doing things the Cavalier way. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So let's make it an awesome day and go Cavs!